Hello, so I want to make this quick video because right now the energies are so intense. We've just gone through the summer solstice, and I'm not an astrologist, so I'm not going to go into all that. But I do feel energy. I feel energy. I read energy through my body, and not only have we gone through the summer solstice and lots of planetary alignments, but we've also got a full moon today. And if you look at anyone that is an expert in astrology, you'll see that they're all saying that these energies are more intense than they've ever been, and I can feel that in my body. And what is it doing? Well, it's bringing up all of our deep held insecurities. So you may feel like you have dealt with your insecurities of your past, then all of a sudden, boom, here comes a little bit of doubt. Here comes a little bit of feelings of like feeling abandoned, or being thinking that you're going to be abandoned, you're going to be rejected. These are deep wounds that come from our childhoods. As soon as we're born into this reality, we are severed from our souls. Look around the mainstream. The soul is absent. We're totally severed from the soul, and it creates deep wounding around being abandoned by source, around being rejected by source, like we're just not good enough, and we start to distrust ourselves. And it's not just this lifetime now, this goes back many lifetimes. There's a lot of wounding buried deep in the body. So even if we've been on a healing journey for a long time, which I have, which many of my friends have, with these energies right now, it's going to be bringing up those deepest layers of them coming up. But I just want you to know that it's going to pass really quickly. The part of this energy, part of its role is to bring up these deep insecurities, but they're going to pass. And I've been feeling them myself, and I never really feel anxiety, things like that. But the last few days I've been feeling this doubt come up. And I've gone from feeling like really high when I'm achieving some really amazing stuff in my life right now. I'm so proud of that. I've been working so hard of, to being like really like great, and then to being like feeling really restless, feeling this doubt come up, and then I'm speaking to all my friends and they're having all these same insecurities, and I know it's the energy right now that's bringing up these really deep wounds. And in this time, what do we need to do when this is happening to us? We need to really have some appreciation for the body. We need to realize that the body is going through these massive upgrades from the sun, from the cosmos, and the body needs time to adjust to these updates. It needs more rest. We've got to give ourselves permission to rest. And like I have just literally made a massive change in my life, let go of a contracting job so I could do 100% on my healing work, on my healing business. I've taken a massive leap, going into the unknown, and there's and there's these little anxieties that have been coming up, but telling me that I've just got to get all this work done. And I'm like, no, I need to give myself permission right now to rest. Right now we're being asked to rest more, to meditate more, to really up those, to really get into the body. It's going to be bringing a lot of things up into the mind, because it's bringing up all these shadow parts of us that have been repressed. We can no longer repress these insecurities, these parts of us. They're just going to come up, and we just need to see them with compassion. See them with compassion and give ourselves permission to slow down, rest, allow ourselves to feel them. As we feel them, they're just going to pass through us, and we're going to start integrating them really quickly. You're going to find that as we move through the full moon, you can move out of these energies and you're going to feel lighter. I noticed the other day, I want to say this to you, the snail spirit is with us. I noticed the other day when I was looking out the window, there was a snail and it was halfway up my car. Now that is the second time in my whole life that I've experienced a snail on my car in that position. And the first time I experienced it was last year, when I was going through a major upgrade and a major transformational portal in my life, and I was delivering this program that I've been working on for absolutely years and years and years, this reconnect program. And it came in at a point where I was starting to get a little bit overwhelmed with all the change. Everything was going so fast. I was starting to think, I need to do all this. And it was like, and it came in exactly the moment to give me, and I got the message straight away what the snail was saying to me. The snail was saying, slow down. Slow, we've heard this before. Slow and steady wins the race. We just need to make steps. We have to remember that we can slow down. When we do that, when we slow down, we actually allow ourselves to receive more guidance. We allow ourselves time to integrate all of the change, all of the growth, all of the work that we have been through. We can't always be moving forward at 100 miles an hour. This reality has brainwashed us all into a slave system to believe that we should be just going 100% all the time, but that's not true. We need to look at nature. That's why the snail comes in. It comes in. Nature is always showing us, look at your animals. They are chilled out. They're not on the go all the time. They're like, I'm gonna rest. I've just had a 2-hour nap. I'm going to do a little bit of walk and have a little bit of food. I'm going to have another 2-hour nap. At least that's my cats, right? And because they understand the value of standing still, of resting. And right now that snail spirit has come through, so seeing it for the second time in my life at exactly that moment where I'm going through another massive upgrade, another massive expansion in my personal life, in my business, which is my personal life, going through that expansion and starting to, anxiety starting to come up because the energies are so high. And I'm thinking, I need to do this, need to do that. And the snail comes in and it says, chill out. Be like the snail. Slow and steady wins the race. So, if you are watching this video, then maybe you need that message as well, like I do. It's all right for us to slow down and to allow ourselves time, give ourselves permission to have a few days off, to just have those days to ourselves, put ourselves first. Ask yourself the question now, how can I serve my body today? How can I serve my body? Your body has served you all your life, and we have overridden our body so many times. I nearly had 2 nervous breakdowns overriding my body, telling my body, no, you don't have time to rest. You need to keep working. You are responsible. It was totally irresponsible of me, but it was mind prisons that I was in at the time because I didn't feel like I was good enough. I felt like I had to keep working like that to prove myself, and I had to start changing my mindset. I had to start realizing that I need to give myself permission to slow down. So ask yourself this question today: how can I serve my body? What does my body need? And you're probably going to get the answer right now. It needs rest. It needs to just be able to just be and enjoy, and celebrate. Give yourself permission to celebrate all of the growth that you have been through. Sometimes we don't realize how far we really have come, like the snail, right? We can see the snail moving, and you can see it and think, whoa, it's got a long way to go just to cross this far, right? Because it moves so slow. But before you know it, you look and boom, it's made it to the end of that line. And it takes a moment to look back. So we're in a pause right now, and actually there was a good video that I saw on, check out Kerry Kay's channel if you want. She's got a video on about the eclipse, and she talks about it being a pause. It's all about a pause, the sun pausing in the sky. And that is a feeling that I've been feeling through the energies as well. We're being asked to pause, to slow down, to take a moment, to just integrate the energies and allow ourselves to really just congratulate ourselves, be proud of where we've come, because no matter what we are, no matter where we are right now, if we think in our mind we're not as far as we should be, you're exactly where you are supposed to be right now. And this school, this Earth School, is full of challenges. And I know if you're watching this video, you've been through your fair share of challenges. So look back at yourself and realize that you are a hero for being here on this Earth School, that so many souls vie to get into this school, to be a part of it, because it creates so much growth and expansion. It creates growth in ways that we cannot grow except being in this physical reality. So give yourself permission to look back and be proud of yourself for how far you've come. Be nurturing to yourself. Allow yourself to be nourished by nature today. Allow yourself to nourish your body and give your body what it needs.